Welcome
Okay.
back to Ape Escape.
Alright.
Hey,
I have no idea what's going on in this game.
lies. It's just a remake of the first one on PSP.
Hmm.
Which is the worst system to remake it on. Because, you know, the first game that required 2 analog sticks should be ported to the portable device that has a 1.
Yeah, that's a little bit like putting Katamari Damacy on the PSP. It just didn't work.
Wait, they actually did that?
Yeah, they did that. You
I
had
saw,
to use like the triangle and X buttons.
I saw the Vita doing that, but the Vita at least... The Vita may have no games, but at least has 2 decent analog sticks. Oh, God.
Yep.
No. No, my day is ruined.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
But this is the world we live in, so now we should probably face the present problem.
The present
A
problem
pirate ship?
well, to catch
Ape
everyone up on
as opposed to
speed,
Katamari Damacy.
to catch everyone back up on speed, because the last video was about, I don't know, 5 months ago. 1, my computer crashed. I may have lost some of the footage. I may need to re-record, so later on we may catch monkeys that we've already caught. 2, we're about to enter, we are in the best level of the game. Trust me, it gets better. Just gotta break that wall.
I'll take your word for it.
It is, it's the best level of the game, and I know you play Ape Escape, so I know you know what's going on.
I've only played Ape Escape 2 and 3 personally.
Oh, you suck!
Yes, I know. And, sorry, what's this guy's name again? Spike, I think?
Pretty sure it's
It's-
Spike, but something
Okay.
like that.
Is this the American version then?
I think so, because
Yeah.
I don't believe I played... I do believe I can understand what he says, so yeah.
Well, it's just that Ape Escape got 2 different releases, you know? You got your one in America where you've got Spike, and then you've got one in Europe where you've got, I think it was Hikaru? I can't remember.
But-
Yeah.
Uh,
It's utterly bizarre. The same thing goes for Ape Escape 2 and 3.
Weird.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Now, just so you're above the fade in case, again, people who have watched who don't want to rewatch the ones from 5 months ago, how do you think you swing your weapons in this one? Given that, you know, right analog stick was swing weapon.
Okay, well, if we're going by Katamari logic, I guess it would be the X button?
X button is jump.
Okay, then I have no idea.
You hold down the button, you hold down the corresponding face button to your item, and use the analog stick, meaning you can't move by doing anything.
Oh, Jesus.
The level design has not changed to compensate for that. Or sometimes you just button mash, which makes something like the hula hoop incredibly broken, or makes the lightsaber utterly useless in both situations.
So this is going to be that sort of port, is it?
Yes, it is.
That's comforting to know.
Oh, it is terrible. That's why I had to record this version. Because people need to know. Because there's about 2.5 people that bought a PSP. So yeah, they didn't get to experience this.
And because some people just like pain.
Yes. That's why I play Fire Emblem on hard difficulty on classic mode. And notice I just said pain. I'm not suicidal, so I'm not playing on lunatic. I like to keep the random number generator at bay.
So, also, can you just get me up to speed again? Is it possible to click down the left analog stick while you're... Okay.
No. You are missing, I think, an analog stick and 4 buttons from the PSP, from, you know, DualShock 1 controller.
So, I admit I haven't played the original PlayStation 1 version of this, so that basically means you cannot do jumping attacks or like...
Jump is now X, which means you'll lose one of your face buttons, which are where you put your items.
Yeah.
And since you always need the net on you, and the lightsaber is used for almost every puzzle, that means you have one button for a different item.
Well, that's true of most of the Ape Escape games,
but
honestly.
Here's the thing, the first one had the X button as an item button. You pressed R1 to jump. Meaning you could have 4 items. You had your lightsaber, your net, say your hula hoop for running around, and whatever item you needed at the time. Like the whirlamajig. But now you don't. Now you gotta constantly swap it out.
Yep.
Which is just... Because the puzzles are normally made to use 2 items, it just slows it down so much.
And of course this is before Ape Escape 3 where you could just tap the button repeatedly to change your item.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure this came out after Ape Escape 3. They just want to keep the original format because you know all that nostalgia business.
Oh boy.
Everyone loves nostalgia. I'm sorry, I seem really bitter about this game. I actually love the original. That's why
You know, I
it
think you have every right to be bitter about this crap.
hurts. And you know, I didn't even get the worst of this, because I'll admit, I used an emulator for this. I actually got the chance to plug in, like, my really crappy computer controller. So I at least had 2 analog sticks and no D-pad. So my camera worked, somewhat. And I died.
Yep.
Whoop.
Masterful.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that enemy was, though.
Well, since we're
What level are we even in?
We are inside a dinosaur, which is the
Oh.
most creative level in the game, and has the funkiest music.
Which, of course, I can't hear at the moment.
I'm sorry, I think I made the audio too low for this. Because, you know...
That's fine, we'll fix it if-
People want to hear us dumb talking instead of, you know, the game. Because if you want to watch the game, you look up just gameplay, not commentary.
Or you buy yourself a PSP.
No, you buy yourself a PlayStation 1, and you buy yourself the original copy. You do not buy a PSP. Unless, of course, you like all the semi-bad ports of games. And the occasional good port. And, you know, maybe
Name one good port on the PSP.
Mega Man Powered Up.
Oh, okay. I'll have to take your word for that, because again, Mega Man is not a series I've been into.
Why does no one play the jump and shoot man? It's all about jumping and shooting.
I'm sorry, I was always more of a Mario person.
I didn't get the chance to play Mario. PlayStation.
Why were you not playing the Jumpin' Man as opposed to the Jump and Shoot?
Because I only had a PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 throughout my life. So it's kinda hard to play the jump. It's kinda hard to play the Jumpman when you, well, don't have the system for the Jumpman.
Exactly.
Then again, I did have a Game Boy Advance.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Oh, we
So-
always go off topic.
Yeah, I am seriously wondering about the anatomy of this dinosaur right now.
Shut up, it's
like-
a good level.
I'm sure it
creative
is,
and
but it's
fun and
like-
painful.
Barbecue ribs. I'm having flashbacks to Kid Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to play that at some point.
You should.
See. And now we're gonna go back into ports again. Let's stop this now. Still, let me quickly explain this puzzle. You shoot the monkeys and they fall down. There, done.
Yep, kind of a staple of the series.
Yeah, with your trusty slingback shooter. Fucking hate that name. The goddamn slingshot. It just so happens to shoot missiles as well.
Slingback shooter.
Yeah. Like, all the items have really dumb names. Except for, like, the net. The net just has, like, an extra word on it that I can never bother to remember. It's like time net
The
or
monkey
something.
net.
No, it's like time net. Because, like, a net is also a teleporter through time.
Huh.
Yeah, fun fact. Oh yeah,
Man, Ape Escape 1 was radical.
Oh, just because a bunch of monkeys got loose, traveled through time because they went into crazy professor's laboratory, and now you have to go through time and collect them all?
Yeah, totally radical.
That's not crazy. See, look, slingback shooter.
Slingback shooter.
When it's very clearly just a slingshot.
It's a slingback shooter.
No, it's a slingshot. Now she's gonna say the whirlamajig isn't the whirlamajig.
Well, no, it's a Skyflyer.
I'm glad you know what I meant. But
Yeah.
no, it's the Whirlamajig.
Fucking play the European version. What kind of
I
Australian are you?
I can't get the European version.
Maybe this port was just too good for Australia.
Oh no, no.
Maybe we are just unworthy. And there he goes.
Then I'm glad to
Spike
be
has been
unworthy.
digested.
I am glad to be unworthy then. Her hands were not touching that console.
The only thing you had... That's the only problem you had with that scene.
What other problems were there? The no texture, the no shadows. Those? No, that's just a constant problem throughout. But she wasn't touching anything.
I'm manipulating the data.
No, it's more like I'm pretending to work. Also, now, new area of the game. Ice levels.
Ah, yes. Always the most fun in any of these games.
Surprisingly, the hardest part of these levels isn't the ice physics. It's just,
Okay.
at this point, the platforming really comes in. And Ape Escape has never done well at platforming.
No.
Which, oh god,
I think 3 probably handled it the best in that it basically gave you a way to just fly over every single obstacle in your path.
This gives us the Whirlamajig, I think in the next level. And, or maybe the level after that. Somewhere in the ice worlds. And that's the
And you have to handle the Whirlamajig. You have to handle the Whirlamajig without a second analog stick.
Yeah, thing is though, it's a lot more broken in this one, because for some reason, all the stuff that you need to stop to use originally now is activated by button mashing. So anything you need to stop, which the puzzles were built around, you can now run up to and button mash and use it. But everything else, where it was built around you being able to move and swing, you can't. Which means some puzzles are impossibly difficult on your first time through, while others are just laughably easy. Like anything that requires using both the Whirlamajig and the hula hoop. You're not gonna fail those. It's near impossible now. And they were the hardest parts. Except for maybe, you know, the stuff where you have to find out where you gotta use the boxing glove on.
Ah, yeah.
That one monkey that was in the second level.
How does the monkey radar handle in this game?
Oh, the monkey radar handles really well. I think it's probably the best upgrade the game got. You hold down the button and it points you towards a monkey.
Okay.
Like I said.
Rather than having to twiddle it around to find a signal.
Yeah.
So at least they did one thing right.
Yeah, and I do like what they did with the hula hoop and Whirlamajig. I think that really speeds up the pace of the game, but the other stuff, the essential stuff, the lightsaber, the fucking net. It's either you get in front of the monkey, which then they will turn around and swing at them, or you just kind of bash them, like what I was just doing there. I didn't have to do that in the original. I could just twirl around. I miss? Okay, I can twirl. I can still move after when I stop holding down the analog stick. It's all fine. But no, it doesn't work here. Though really the main problem there might just be muscle memory, and well, then that's just my own damn problem.
And you do this for fun.
Yeah, I do this for fun. Not even profit.
Yep. And
this is where this is what I remember I said Ape Escape never did well at platforming. Yeah.
yeah, I kind of noticed.
This is probably one of the prime examples. The platforms don't exactly sit together, so they're just big enough for you to fall in between. But you don't see that because of the camera angles. They look like they fit together perfectly. Which, in just about any other game, yeah, they would. But no, screw you. You get to fall down and you get hit by the thing that's bigger than the fucking platform.
Wow, by the time you finally got up there, you had to start the level all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have cut this out, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that monkey on the mammoth. So yeah. Also, I think there's a spectre coin under there, which, you know, collectibles
Coin.
such as. Oh no, it's a
Okay.
monkey. My bad.
Very nice. So, Spectre coins, what are their purpose in the first Ape Escape game?
They unlock mini games.
Oh, okay.
The mini games I actually think are really fun. Massive genre change though, and some control really poorly, but they are fun for the most part.
Are there any as good as Metal Gear Solid?
No, I haven't even played that, and I can kindly say no. Nothing in this game could compare to that.
Ugh. And I'm not sure what the point of me watching the rest of this video is.
To get sad about bad ports.
Yeah. Every time you fall on your ass, I feel a little sad inside.
I laugh a little bit. And then I cry because then I have to remember I need to finish this game. And oh god, I lost my data. I have to replay the whole game.
You don't think that maybe you should just...
Pray for me.
Phone it
I've
in?
given up on too many commentaries to let this one slide. And now that I have a mostly reliable compadre, I can get this done.
Okay, who would that be?
Anyone that's not Sean.
Oh, I
In
see.
this case, you.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Do I need to remind you about the 5-month-long hiatus? Also, here's the fun thing of the
Probably, considering...
Fun thing of the hula hoop, you lose all friction on your feet when you're using it. That's just how...
You just went straight backwards.
Yeah, because there's a strong wind.
What the fuck?
There's a strong wind, and, well, if you're playing it, you can feel it nudge against you there when you're walking, and that's how you know you're not meant to go forward. You can still go forward a little
Okay,
bit, but
I can
it's
see it
probably-
there.
It just completely cancels out the hula hoop because you have no force to yourself anymore. You just kinda, you're tiptoeing. Which
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Also, I feel like a dumbass because there were cookies right there. I am suspect. I am suspect.
I mean, you
Yes,
even
everything.
got them before. And yet... And yet...
And yet,
And yet...
I'm still alive. It's all good.
And history repeats itself.
Don't worry. It gets a lot worse.
Oh boy.
You know how the last level was always a like massive castle endurance level?
Well, no,
Oh.
because I haven't played Ape Escape 1.
I was hoping the other ones would have like a massive end level that just went on for ages but had a lot
Oh,
of monkeys.
yeah, that's still a tradition. Don't
Yeah,
worry about that.
Yeah. Last level in this game, there is just this one circular platform thing you gotta climb up in the circus area. And the game designers knew it was bullshit
Oh,
because they
shit.
give you infinite lives at that point. No other time in the game do they have like your life, like your one-up inside this pinkish capsule thing. And I thought nothing of it when I was recording. Turns out that means it respawns. That part is so bullshit. They do. Oh yeah, you're not gonna get past this. This is impossible because of the fixed camera perspective and because well, you're going in a circle around this, which just completely throws off your jumps when you're going. So here, just have infinite lives so you can trial and error your way through. I didn't realize that till after I'd beaten the section. I hate that level.
But please tell me you at least pick the life up each time.
No, that's the thing. I didn't realize it respawned.
Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure the checkpoint was just past the one.
Play those drums, Natsu. Play those drums.
End of the part. We'll probably be back with some more next time on bad ports.
Whenever he recovers his saves.
I have the saves. I have the recorded and edited files. I'm just gonna have to play right up to the end of the game where I have to collect every monkey at that point.